your playoff competition. So congratulations on your win.
안녕하세요.
Hello.
아이고 호야 선수.
Hoya, it's been a while.
인터뷰 정말 하고 싶으셨다고
We really wanted. I heard you really wanted to have interview up here. So how are you feeling? Today was a really significant match for us. It's a big relief that we secured a win. And I heard you really wanted to do an interview with Jung-yeon Lee, so maybe that could be a buff for your performance, right? I have never done an interview with you before, so I really wanted to do it. But I was not expecting this interview today because I didn't really think I would win the POG for today's series. Let me ask you for this. I heard you were a fan of Jung-yeon Lee, and that's why you wanted to do the interview, right? Tell us about your story right here. You know, I watch LCK every day, and you're always so beautiful up there. So yeah, that's it. Hannah, what about you? Me? Well, yeah, I think she's beautiful. And Hannah, how are you feeling picking up that win up against Africa Freaks? During the practice, we have been losing a lot, and also matches as well, so we weren't feeling confident heading into the match, but I'm glad that we were able to take away the win. And Hoya, because this is a very special interview for you, we will do our best to carry the best one here. So moving back to the game, Hoya, at the end of game number 1, you were still behind in gold up against Keen, even when you were taking down the Nexus. And NAR has a lot of counter picks, but was that because you were confident to do your work moving on to the team fight fate? I didn't feel too confident like that, but I just didn't want to give away the NAR. I could be the one being the weak side top, but I did regret a lot in the game. But still, it all paid off in the end because you were contributing a lot more compared to Keen in terms of the team fight. Especially in that Baron fight, you were 0.1 second behind down in your ultimate, so you were playing around the visions, hiding under the brush, and then showing up to find your ult. A lot of things were happening at that moment, you know. I didn't think too much. I just did it. I don't know how it happened. Maybe it was my instinct. I don't really remember. Maybe it's the muscle memory, you know, after thousands of practices on that NAR. And a lot of people are really fascinated. The aggression coming out from you, Hoya. How do you like those phrases? I mean, I just appreciate all the nicknames and praises coming from my fans. Would you like to give it a try, your new nickname? That's the new meme, you know, taking off in the Korean community about Hoya. I think that's gonna become a thing from now on with this massive performance from Frederick Brian. But let's move over to game number 2. Hannah, you were doing a fantastic work in game 2. And Thresh, one of the top-tier champion, was not banned or picked in that game. Was that something that was predicted? After the pick and ban, after the first rotation of the bans, the Thresh was let through, so I didn't want Africa Freaks to pick it, but it was really odd to see them actually skipping it. And Africa Freaks went for a very aggressive comp, you know, Nocturne, Cannon, not a best comp for an AD carry to play against. So what was the focal point for you to deal with their comp? Was there any plan before moving into the game. We wanted to, we always tend to open fight, taking the initiations, but this time around we wanted to protect Syndra and Hena together, so that was our ultimate goal in this game.
멋있게 만들어줬던 것 같습니다.
그렇습니다. 자, 그러면 이제 바텀 매치업도 살펴보면 바루스 대 카이사였어요.
So looking at the bottom matchup, it was Varus versus Kai'Sa, and it was 9-9, tied to 50-50 in the LCK total history. Which champion has a better matchup? Hena? In the current meta, I think AD carries or marksmen without any mobility is really hard to survive. I think Kai'Sa is much better than Varus. Is that also why Tristana is climbing up the tier list? I think Tristana, if you have enough proficiency, I think that's the most OP pick currently in this meta. Even better than Kai'Sa.
헤나 선수가 잡으면 확실한 오피첼인 것 같습니다.
또 호야 선수는 어쨌든
호야
남겼으니까 혹시 헤나 선수도 뭐 이렇게 남겨야 되고 하고 싶은 말이
did some shout out about his nickname. So Hena, would you like to try something on the interview as well? Nah, I'm good.
다음에 또 준비해 오시면 선보일 수 있게끔 한번 다시 물어보도록 하겠습니다. 너무 손사래를 치셨는데.
Maybe next time if Hena has something to show up for the crowd. But your next opponent will be Leaf Sandbox, another team that is fighting for the last playoffs seed. How are we going to prepare for that match? Summit, he's been on fire recently. I think he's one of the best top laner currently. I will do our best in order to defeat him and take the last seed. And Hena, would you like to add on to that? I think Kroko is one of my friends, he's a friend of mine. And I saw he was pretty much depressed after losing the recent series. I was so happy to see him that down. So I will make it happen once again. I'm going to give him another hard time. And this will be the end of the interview from Hoya Hena. I'm going to pass it back to our casters. Thank you.